What is up, loves? Welcome back to another GTA Online PvP video. My name is Darkside. So I wanted to show you guys this. So I was getting jumped by these two players. One of them was in an Amani Tech vehicle. They kept trying to chuck sticky bombs over at me. And that's what they do. They get into the Amani Tech vehicle, but I shot the sticky bomb out of their hand. This is their friend, the girl that was jumping me too. Every single time I would hit them with a snipe shot, what would they do? They would just blow themselves up. Look at this shit. Look at how disgusting this is. 9 times, maybe even more. This is all within like a minute, guys. This is how many times she EWO'd. Like, this is how you play the game. Like, are you fuck? Every time I would hit her, she would just blow herself up. But every time she would hit me, I would play it out and I wouldn't EWO. I don't like playing like that. That's not PvP. That's just being a bitch at that point. I said, why do you even bother playing if you spend more time in the fucking death screen? Like, that doesn't even make any sense to me. This is something that they've needed to change for a very long time, and they still have yet to do it. I mean, it counts in death matches. Like, if you're up and you blow yourself up, it takes a kill away from you. So, this girl would never do a death match, because she would be at 0 every fucking time. Yeah, she was ahead of me, like I said, like 20-0, but she kept going into Ghost Organization, using RC cars. Every time I would snipe with her, she would hit me, and I would play it out with her. Every time I would hit her, she would just blow herself up. And so I was like, I'm fucking done. Here's this clip again of the second person that was with her in the Amani Tech vehicle again. You're going to see I use the marksman and snipe the sticky bomb out of their hand. Yeah, there you go. And then I wound up catching them with their grenades over the building. I mean, honestly, bro, this person, at least, they were EWOing too. But the other person was just disgusting with it, man. Like, 9 times in a minute, you're gonna EWO out. Like, that's fucking terrible. That's not even PvP at that point. That's just, you don't want to die in the game. Like, it's that fucking critical, really. It's not real life, yo. So moving away from that bullshit and onto these other two guys that were jumping me. There was a yellow guy and a green guy, right? And note the fact I'm not in any organization here. I'm not dropping BST. I'm not in a CEO, or I'm not even an MC or nothing, right? And me and this dude wound up going and doing some old-fashioned run-and-gun type shit. This is how I like to play, and this is how people should play. As you see there, I took him out. I think I got a headshot on him too. You could kind of see where he just went down. And I like fighting like that, man. That's like old school run and gun shit. I don't even see really many people do run and guns anymore. I'm too old to be doing it now and my controller's fucked up, but every once in a while, I can still do some damage here and there. But this guy here, the green guy I'm going after now, this was a pretty nice kill because there's a little spot on the edge of this building right here that I had just barely squeaked this fucking homing launcher rocket down onto the street below me. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's a pretty nice shot. Yeah, he thought he was safe over there behind the building, but I barely managed to shoot that homing launcher rocket right through that little space on the edge of the building and got his ass. Very nice. These are those same two guys. A little bit later on, they wound up joining into the same motorcycle club, and I wound up taking them both out and fucking them both up with the scramjet. Yeah, that was a nice shot. I got his ass decent on that one. so. Yeah, they were trying to fuck with me. So moving on to this next one, I thought this guy was chill. He was honking at me. Next thing you know, he tried to kill me, and I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not gonna let that shit slide. And of course, wouldn't you know it, some douchebag behind me sniped me from behind. I'm like, are you serious right now? But that's okay, because he got his ass handed to him a few times too. That's like probably the trashiest way to get a kill, I would say. The person's not even staring at you and you're gonna go up behind him and fucking snipe him. But hey, it's GTA, it's shit, all sorts of shit happens in this game. You guys know that, it's just the way it is. But still kind of fucked up, but I got my kill back on him. I think I killed him like 2 or 3 more times on top of that. So I believe it was the guy that sniped me from behind. He had actually gotten into an Amani Tech vehicle, tried to run me over, and failed miserably. You guys remember how I told you that using the atomizer on an Amani Tech vehicle knocks the windows out and basically leaves whoever's in the Amani Tech vehicle vulnerable? That's what happened here. There you go, guys. Like I said, use the atomizer. It knocks out the windows, or a homing launcher rocket, or some kind of rocket, and you'll knock the windows out, and they'll be easy to take out. So moving on to this next one, this guy tried to pull a trashy tactic and run me over, and it failed miserably for him as well.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's on the way.
Yeah, he just barely grazed me, man. If he would have run me over, he would have killed me, definitely. But he fucked up. Another one that just choked. Moving on to these two guys, these were another set of guys that were jumping me. They tried to hightail it out of there and get in there, and I believe they were in the Night Shark or something. I got into my helicopter, I blew them up, and you're gonna see what the score is. I was up a lot on these guys, but they kept coming after me, coming, and they went ghost like 2 or 3 times, and I just kept getting on my Oppressor Mark II and dive bombing on top of them, like I usually do. That's how I deal with people that go ghost. And yes, I am in a CEO here, so I know people are like, oh, he always complains about people going into CEOs. They were in a CEO first. I don't go into an organization unless someone else is already in one, because I'm not having them fucking drop BST on me. So I took them out here, then I wound up sniping with them, and I picked both of them off right next to each other. I know there's gonna be people, oh, he's dropping BST, but he always complains that people drop BST on him. They fucking were in a CEO first of all. You guys know I don't hardly ever play in an organization. I told you guys that. I don't like BST, man. But when I'm not gonna have 2 people dropping it on me at the same time and just let them pick me off. So, yeah, I mean, if it's anybody at fault, it's them. They could have just fought me straight up. But actually, I'm standing still here. This is the last clip, and I was actually messaging them like, GG's, bro. Even though it was kind of fucked up, it was still a good match, because I fought them for like an hour. And yeah, and then this one dude just came out of the middle of nowhere and fucking killed me for no reason at all. I wasn't even like in the game. You could see, you can't even hear the sound because I had my what do you call it, my menu open. So what I did was I kind of like played possum and waited for him to come back again. I was like, all right, this guy wants to try that bullshit. He was coming back around again. He should have just took his kill and left. Nope, he had to be fucking greedy. He had to be a greedy fucking cow. Yep, there we go. And he got fucked up. Then I went and got on my Oppressor Mark II and I dive bombed on him and I killed him like 4 or 5 times. And then he left too. You know what, bro? I was gonna just stay on ground and fight the guy, but he wants to be a scumbag and kill somebody while they're AFK. He deserves no mercy. Real shit. So, alright guys, I gotta go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys tonight. I should be streaming later tonight. I'll talk to you then. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.